I would never buy panties from a thrift store. Yeah.
Why do they call them panties?
Do you like saying underwear?
Or undergarments? I like undergarments.
Just where do we get panties from? We used to say pantaloons, but that was for pants.
Yeah.
Or were they just underclothes?
It's under your wear.
Hello everyone, this is Conscious Wave, and today our segment is going to be about faking it till you embrace it.
Not till you make it.
Till you embrace it, honey. Do you guys have a good work-life balance?
I think right now I don't have the best work-life balance because there's just a lot going on. We're in Mercury retrograde and it's making me feel like I gotta speed up. My mind is racing. There's just a lot of work-related things that I need to be getting done. In previous episodes, I've talked about just feeling like I need to get the things on my list done. And then once those things are done, I can do the life part.
I've said the same thing. Right now, I wouldn't say I have a good work-life balance because I just started my job and I haven't had a job for like 2 months. I'm like learning to balance it, but it's hard when your energy levels are like yeah. Before I started training, like a non-negotiable for my day was like definitely going to the gym. I have not been to the gym like all week. I feel like I've definitely like shifted into like third gear and now everything's starting to like get moving.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to make sure I have my bearings.
Honestly, my work-life balance isn't as good as I want it to be. I sometimes take more time in relaxing because that's what I know right now, more than I, work. And I feel like, relaxing is a good thing, but not when you're indulging in it too much.
Yeah, I feel like it's good. It's like good contrast, like to be relaxing, so that when you do start work, it's not just work,
as much pressure.
Yeah, you like also value the time in which you want to be doing self-care.
What does a good work-life balance look like for you guys?
I don't really know what that looks like. I would like to say that I go hard during work hours, like just set a good 4 or 5 hours where I get work done, and then after that just do life. But it ends up being like I want to finish this project. I feel like it's almost done, like it's at the tip of my tongue, like I'll just finish it, and then it's 8 hours of work instead of the 4 hours. Like I said, this is just a working season for me, and I feel like I'll rest when I'm done.
Yeah, I said I didn't really know either, and I said I guess like getting the standard things done, whatever's on the schedule that day. Yeah. And like I go to the gym like in the morning all the time, but like if I start working soon, I'll have to be up before I go to the gym. I don't know how to fit that back in my schedule.
We're all like transitioning into like work life.
I know.
Yeah, we're experiencing a lot of transition right now, and it's kind of hard to see what our schedule is going to look like. But I think that, like you said, everything will just kind of snowball and we'll get there.
Yeah. I said having a good work-life balance for me would be to have like routines and scheduling things like ahead of time. If I just store it in my brain, like I'm not going to think about it till the day of. So yeah, finding like a routine and definitely giving myself like 20 minutes to exist and do me. Because I know later in the day, like, there's going to be 4 hours where I'm giving my time to whatever I'm doing that day. That way I don't go into work where I'm just like, dang, I just want to relax.
I think I'm kind of having a hard time with identifying what self-care is. Because if I have free time, I would rather be
doing work.
Yeah, like actually, because I enjoy.
Yeah,
I really enjoy what I'm doing. I feel pretty happy with where my life is right now. I mean, obviously, there's like little things that I want to elevate a little bit, but I feel like for the most part, I'm doing what I like doing, and I don't know. Sometimes even like doing my makeup or getting ready for the day, those all feel like work to me. That routine of doing it feels like something that I have to do. It doesn't feel like something I'm taking the time out of my day to do it. Does that make sense?
No, that makes sense. I was talking to someone else about, like, I'm like, what are your self-care routines? And they're like, well, I take my vitamins. I'm like, okay, but that's like, you feel like you have to take your vitamins.
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing these things because I feel like I have to do them.
Right.
And that's kind of why I kind of fell out of love with going to the gym because it started to feel like something I had to do. And I want to do it because it is good for me and it makes me happy, and just wasn't giving that.
I think you like, not specifically the gym, but like example for the gym, like go there and like purposely make yourself feel good in that like space. Because like I got into a point where it was kind of like that, where I was like, damn, like I'm looking at my workout like, fuck. this is gonna be
Yeah.
long. I just did the exercises one by one, and I was really just like trying to be rooted in my body and be like, oh, this feels good, or like that feels a little weird, or like I'm tense here. So like, how do I make myself feel good? How do you make yourself feel good?
See, I'm having a hard time with that because I'm doing the things that make me feel good. Like, I love filming this podcast.
Yeah.
I love working on music, really anything that's creative, but those are becoming work things for me.
That's what I was gonna
So,
say. It kind of goes hand in hand.
exactly. So I'm happy, like I'm doing these things,
Mhm.
but and they don't feel like things that I have to do, but it's it's work.
It's work. Yeah, there are things that you have to do with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's good though that you recognize that it's actually the opposite for you, where you kind of have to like disconnect from everything.
Yeah.
So you can kind of just like
Reel it back.
recuperate, yeah, within
Mhm.
yourself.
How do you stay disciplined when you're not feeling motivated anymore? For me, if I really need it, I will take my breaks. Okay. I like relaxing. My body will like continue to break literally and become negligent to the things that I need to be doing. I have to tell myself, get the fuck up and continue doing what you started doing. I kind of have an obsessive nature, so I will continue doing something because I want it to be perfect.
You just need to take breaks in order to keep that,
Yeah,
the stamina.
yeah.
Okay.
Would you say that your breaks are a hiatus or are they a 15-minute break from what you're working on?
I'd say it's more like a 15-minute break, depending on the circumstances. Like, it'd be a 15-minute break if it's something that I'm, like, really working in and I'm really into it, but it's becoming a little, like, toxic.
Or you're like burnt out and
Yeah,
you're
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm never, ever gonna pick this shit
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I was working on a song yesterday with her and I had to keep taking breaks from it because I was getting frustrated with it not mixing the way that I wanted it to. And it's still not mixing the way that I want it to, but
Yeah.
I'm taking a break from it right now. So
Yeah, it's almost like if you're looking at it for too long, it's just like, I don't even, like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, exactly. I would say that I stay disciplined by, I try not to put too much on my plate, actually. I know that, like, right now, my life looks like there's a lot on my plate, but it's, like, 2 or 3 main projects that I'm taking on, like, in a day. Sure, I have, like, this huge laundry list of things that I need to do, but I just try to shave away at it. And I end up feeling pretty accomplished at the end of the day.
Nice. I said I try to prioritize whatever's most daunting. I try to do it first. I have a day planner and it goes by the hour and I like to schedule in whatever I'm supposed to be doing. That way I like get the most out of my time. And it's like if I'm doing work for the podcast, I'm just like setting that hour aside to just like get it done. Humans are creatures of habit, so creating a routine and like staying disciplined will eventually become muscle memory.
So, what does a day off look like for you guys?
So realistically, a day off looks like getting the things I couldn't get done when I was working done. On my
Yeah.
day off, I'll do my laundry because I can't do my laundry when I'm working. Now, if we're talking about what I want it to look like, it's, sitting in a villa somewhere, the beach is in the background,
nice.
there's fruit, and I have an alcoholic beverage. Like, that is the perfect day off for me.
It'll come, it'll come.
It will.
My day off looks like self-care. Whatever I want to do, I'm going to do it.
I think a day off for me would be, self-care, but also throwing in something that's like random. Like something that I've never tried before. Like the other day, I did like an aerial class. Like
That sounds so fun.
Like I don't even know. It's like fabric, but
Yeah,
it's like a
and then
swing.
Oh, okay, Crystal.
I want to, yeah.
It was really awkward. I had to hold my weight with the like thing.
The string.
Yeah.
Oh, not string.
The fabric.
The fabric.
I just want to spend the day off doing something that I haven't done before just because it's like, this is cool. And like, this could be a hobby or like, I could take this on.
I like that.
I love that. Every time we
Yeah.
talk, it's always something random, but I don't know, I just love all these things that you do.
I just
It
feel
sounds
like,
so cool.
on my day off, like I want to get a little chaotic. Figure out like what like resonates with me.
I love that.
That's fun. What's some advice you guys have for people who are dealing with faking it till you make it instead of faking it till you embrace it?
I know that I'm gonna achieve my goals. Always do, always will, always have.
Yeah, that's that mindset.
Yes.
That's that mindset.
But good things come to those who wait and those who put in, that time and that effort. So even though I'm working really hard to get to where I want to go, it's having this understanding that, dude, it's gonna come, but like also take a break. Like you can't do it all day long, every day long, because you're gonna be burnt out, and then not finish.
Obviously trust your process, but where are you in this current moment? Because in the future, you might look back on this exact moment and be like, damn, like, this is what got me here.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the page turning moment. When you're taking that break, give yourself a little pat on the back because like you are doing the work and you are in your process.
You know, I kind of wanted to thank you for saying that because it has been kind of hard sometimes to be in the process because I just feel like it's Mercury retrograde and like Uranus is sitting weird in my chart and I feel a little restless and like I gotta do this, that, and the third real fast. But I'm kind of proud of my process because just a month ago I was complaining about how I felt like I didn't have enough to do and enough to be pouring into myself. And I'm actually starting to get to a place where I actually am feeling fulfilled. My day is consisting of things that I want to be doing. I think that we should do that more.
Yeah, that's the embracing it part. It's like you don't want to fake it till you make it. You want to fake it till you're able to be like, okay, like this is a scenario, this is what I'm doing, this is what we're not doing, and just embracing this human experience and journey that we're all on.
My advice would be lean on your motives and hype yourself up if you have to. Whatever you do, you just have to make sure you meet your goal in a healthy way.
Yeah, you gotta be your own cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And lean on your support systems.
This podcast is really beneficial for me and I think is really cool because I get what I put in. I want it to have a good influence on everyone who's like seeing it.
I get what you're trying
It's
to say.
inspiring to you.
Yeah, it's inspiring for me because it's like I'm doing something for me, but it's hard work. You gotta do hard work to get the things that you truly want. But because you want those things so badly, you will put in that work for it if it's something that you want to chase after and this is a dream of yours.
I really enjoy, like, you'll see, I'm gonna go home and edit this and then, like, tomorrow. I just really enjoy this process. Like, this is one of my favorite things in life right now. And I just listen to our episodes and they bring me so much joy and it's relatable.
Yeah, it's like I made that. It's like when you cook a meal and you're like, now I get to eat it.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
I'm just so excited for other people to listen to it and hopefully relate to it and just not feel so like, alone in this world because there's just so much going on and
Yeah. We're all capable of being creators. I feel like if society demanded us to like have a creative outlet like they make us go to school, I feel like we would all collaboratively just make the world a better place.
Yeah.
Go out there, fake it till you embrace it and just
Do your thing, period. Thank you guys for watching. This has been our episode on faking it till you embrace it. Go ahead and subscribe. To find more of our content, click the links down below.
Can you guys comment your favorite quote of today? What's a quote that's really resonating with you guys? Because why?
Because we want to know.
Exactly.
Thank you guys for watching once again. See you guys out there. Bye.
Bye.